we could've did it. Everything all crazy, it's Armageddon, and I just wanna move on and not regret it. But the past is too dark, I just can't forget it. Securing the nails in the coffin, I don't get this feeling so often. You made me this way, I was off it. I'm done now, and this is your caution.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WCW Monday Nitro Universe Mode episode 22. We're here at Full Sail University here in Orlando, Florida, and what a main event have we got for you tonight. Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, is going to be putting up his championship up against Montez Ford in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Hi folks, I am Josh, I'm your commentator for this evening. As you saw in the cold open of the show, Angelo Dawkins getting attacked by Roderick Strong for seemingly no reason. Roderick Strong coming up fronting on Angelo Dawkins only to get attacked, hit with the end of Heartache, and we do not know the condition of Angelo Dawkins. All that we know right now is that he is with the doctors. And now this has got to be playing into the mindset of Montez Ford. Remember, Montez Ford, Seth Rollins, 30-minute Iron Man match, World Heavyweight Championship in the main event tonight. Angelo Dawkins, of course, being Montez Ford's best friend, his manager. And now he has seemingly been taken out of the equation. But right now, folks, we have got the TV title, the Television Championship, up on the line in this first match of WCW Monday Nitro episode 22. And out first comes the $1 million champion, unofficial title of course, Ethan Carter III, EC3. You can see being accompanied by the $1 million man himself, Ted DiBiase. EC3 won, and I put one in quotation marks, won that $1 million championship at TakeOver in a fatal four-way match, competing against Buddy Murphy, Ricochet, and The Miz, all four members being previously in the corporation, the $1 million corporation. However, that faction has since disbanded, and EC3 has come out of that with that $1 million championship, the newly redesigned $1 million championship. And from that point, Ted DiBiase has been at the side of EC3. That's the benefits that comes with being the $1 million champion. At least that's what I'm told. Of course, it is not an officially recognized title here in WCW, but hey, he's wearing it about, so I'm not going to take it off him. EC3, a phenomenal athlete. You can just look at the physique of this man and appreciate the amount of work that goes into this business. But out now, we have got the television champion himself, who won that title against Chad Gable last week. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ring General, Volta, coming down the ringside with that WCW Television Championship draped over his shoulder. I know that the World Heavyweight Championship is the most rightly sought after championship in WCW, but I think that being the television champion might be the most difficult. You see, the television championship has to be defended every single week here on Nitro. Volta won that title last week against Chad Gable in convincing fashion. Of course, Chad Gable has been dealing with injuries, and I'm told that Chad Gable is going to be taking a leave of absence for a while. That is the effect that Volta has on his opponents. He's such a physical force, is the only way I can describe this man. A physical force of nature. And I'm sure he's going to be defending that television championship with that same amount of force against EC3. We're getting down to the ring introductions over on this corner. The challenger, the $1 million champion, the self-proclaimed $1 million champion, being managed by Ted DiBiase with EC3. And he's putting his bets, he's putting a fight up against the current WCW Television Champion, the Ring General, the most defiant, the most dominant United Kingdom champion that this company ever did see. A reign that lasted well over 2 years. A physical force. Walter defending that television championship. Both these guys are eyeballing each other. Walter known for those vicious chops. The thing with Walter, any move could be the last. EC3, you gotta think's gotta be playing the quickness game as Heath Slater, your referee, holds that title over his head. EC3 in one corner, Walter the champ in the other, and we ring the bell for our first match here on WCW Monday Nitro. Both guys just staring at each other. EC3 now getting right into Walter's face. I don't know what type of strategy he's going for here. It's an interesting strategy to say the least. Both these guys are staring at each other. Walter with a massive big boot right to the head of EC3, absolutely folding him, and now that knife edge chop. The chop that Walter is most well known for. A second one. And a third one now. The sound of those chops are unprecedented. The chest of EC3 is getting lit up here like a Christmas tree. Walter just taking him to task here, not stopping for a second. And now he's in the corner, and another chop, now. Look at this, the almighty strength of the television champion. And a shoulder takedown to EC3. Walter has been entirely in control. I know it's been the start of this match, but I don't know if this match is going to go on much longer. Look at that choke slam. What a choke slam from the television champion. Oh, wait, hold on a second. He's got EC3 set up, launching him across the ring with that powerbomb. EC3 with distance on that. Walter turns him over, hooks the leg. Heath Slater into position. 1, 2, and just like that, the $1 million champion has went bankrupt against Walter. What a dominating performance. Barely breaking a sweat. Ted DiBiase at ringside he's apoplectic is what he is. What I'm in shock. That was vicious more than anything. He just destroyed, he flattened over EC3 is the best way I can describe it. And now hold on a second. Walter has just went to the outside of the ring, picking up EC3. Now hold on a second, no. On the outside, on that wooden floor, don't do it. Walter now with a powerbomb. A powerbomb on that wooden floor. Bouncing EC3 off that floor. And wait a minute, the $1 million championship. Heath Slater was going to give the $1 million championship to EC3, but Walter now has got a sledgehammer. What has he got planned here? What's he got planned? Oh my goodness! Some strong words from Walter. Now we've got our general manager backstage, Christian. What's plan B? Oh my goodness! Jeff Hardy with the twist of hate. We're gonna need doctors or something for. I'm sorry, folks. I am completely speechless. This Jeff Hardy just ran up to Christian, the general manager of Nitro, and told him that he wants to challenge Becky Lynch to a match at Starrcade. Christian refused, and so Jeff Hardy just attacked him. Well, we gotta keep going on with the show, folks. Right now, we've got a Junior Heavyweight Championship qualifier match. Last week, if you missed it, we announced that there's gonna be the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and it's gonna be decided. The first champion is gonna be decided at Starrcade. This is the first of the qualifying matches. We are having 3 triple threat matches. This is the first of the 3. And whoever wins this match will go on to Starrcade, wrestle against the other 2 winners of the triple threat matches. And then whoever wins that match will become the inaugural Junior Heavyweight Champion. I first saw Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, make his entrance. And out next, you're getting one of the members of the LWO, Kalisto, coming out to ringside now. Kalisto donning the beautiful all-white gear, the LWO, the Latino World Order, comprising of Rey Mysterio. Oh, there's a wee trampoline there. Rey Mysterio and Andrade Cien Almas, the tag team champions. They will also be in action later on tonight. But yes, they are the tag team champions. They cheated to win those tag team championships, which makes it even stranger the fact that Kalisto is a fan favorite. Last week, if you missed it, we saw a video of the LWO seemingly in their own Mexican compound training. We saw Kalisto training with Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic Mysterio, which I'm sure can only mean that Dominic will be making his way into Nitro shortly. But I am shocked that Kalisto was getting such a positive fan reaction. But out now, we know of someone who won't be getting a positive fan reaction. We were only meant to see this man for the first time right now, but we've already seen him in action tonight. We've already seen him take out Angelo Dawkins at the start of this show. Roderick Strong, a member of the Undisputed Era, 1/4 of the Undisputed Era, attacking Angelo Dawkins. We don't know why, although we do have an interview coming up with Adam Cole later on in the night. Adam Cole, where he will be talking about, you know, the fact that he's going to be wrestling the world champion. Could that have anything to do with it? I don't know. It seems unprovoked. It seems without reason. But I'm sure if the Undisputed Era are behind it, then they are definitely, well, they've definitely got a plan. Let's just put it that way. You can say whatever you want about the Undisputed Era, but what you can't say is that they are dumb, because they are most certainly not. They are very smart. They are very calculating. But will that come into effect in this match? Pete Dunne, Kalisto, Roderick Strong. First fall to a finish, and now Pete Dunne immediately going after Roderick Strong. There is history between these two. Roderick Strong, when he first joined the Undisputed Era, betrayed Pete Dunne so that he could join the Undisputed Era. And Pete Dunne is absolutely unloading on Roderick Strong. Spinning form smash. Kalisto smartly just letting this go down. It is a triple threat match. First fall to a finish. Look at that vertical suplex into the powerbomb. Pete Dunne unrelenting. You can see Kalisto just letting this go by. And that is a smart strategy. Just, you gotta take out one guy so then the other two have more of a chance of winning. Logistically, it just makes sense. Pete Dunne all over Roderick Strong. Knife edge chop, the jab. Kalisto, again, just letting this go by. A smart decision, and Pete Dunne is unrelenting on Roderick Strong. I think trying to take him out, he just looks at Kalisto. And what's he telling him? Is he saying that, oh, Kalisto just staring at Pete Dunne here. And now, look, oh, Roderick Strong now. And now Kalisto and Pete Dunne, are they reaching an understanding here? I think they're planning on taking out the biggest threat in this match, Roderick Strong. Double vertical suplex, and now here we go. Kalisto and Pete Dunne, that strange dream match, a match I never thought I wanted to see until right now. And now here we go, Kalisto with some shots to the head. These two are going back and forth in the early stages of this one. Pete Dunne able to reverse it, and now look at this. Look at the agility of Kalisto as Roderick Strong makes it back to his feet. And now Roddy is in the ring. And now Pete Dunne with a strike to Roderick Strong. Kalisto, oh, these guys are going back and forth. The chop block, spinning forearm combination. Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne now are exchanging strikes. Look at that knife edge chop, flooring Pete Dunne. And now these three guys, they're just trading strikes back and forth. Pete Dunne, Kalisto, and Roderick Strong beating each other to a pulp here. Kalisto with the kicks now. Kalisto, Irish whip to Pete Dunne. Tries to take him out. No, hold on. Tries to grab him. Jocks over him. And now a tilt-the-wall backbreaker by Roddy. And now Roderick Strong with an Irish whip to the outside. An Irish whip to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne immediately gets up to his feet. And a backdrop suplex on the dangerous wooden floor on the outside. You gotta question the sanity of some of these folks as to why they would go to the outside in the first place. That is high risk. You talk about high risk going off the top rope. No, it's going on the outside and brawling with each other. That has its own entirely list of risks. As now Kalisto with a tilt-the-wall head scissor takedown to the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne trying to grab himself, compose himself in the corner. As now Kalisto delivering some strikes here. Irish whip to the corner. And now Kalisto. Both these guys are on opposite sides of the ring. Kalisto with the basement drop kick. Taking out Pete Dunne, running at Roderick Strong with that drop kick into the corner. Kalisto's so athletically gifted, and there it is, a Hurricane Rana taking Roddy onto his back. This has been a fiery start to this one. This is how much that Junior Heavyweight Championship means to these guys. And the inverted Frankensteiner. Inverted Frankensteiner hooks the leg now. 1, 2, oh! Pete Dunne rushed to the ring to try and break it up, but Roddy able to kick out of it anyway. A nice shot to the back. Pete Dunne tries to get in control here. Some forearm shots to the back. What is this now? The Tiger Suplex! Folding Kalisto in on himself. Roderick Strong recovers just beside them. And now, look at a bicycle kick now! Bicycle kick by Pete Dunne to Roddy Strong. And now Kalisto diving to the outside. Didn't even see Kalisto coming. Coming from the left side of the camera. Pete Dunne not even able to see him as now Kalisto brings both these guys back into the ring. Kalisto now with that seated senton. Taking Strong out once again. I'm surprised how well Kalisto is doing. He is controlling the tempo of this match, and at that tempo is very fast. That spinning roundhouse, there's a 1 count, a 2 count, oh, and a kick out. Kalisto going for the fast offense to Mr. Perfect like neck breaker there. Kalisto with that Frankenstein takedown to Roderick Strong. And now Kalisto kick to the head. He is firmly in control. Pete Dunne now tries to grab Kalisto. Kalisto getting out of it though. Tries to grab him, and there's a meteor. I think Strong, yes, Strong rolled to the outside to try and recover after that Kalisto kick. What is Kalisto looking for here? He climbs to the top rope now. What could be going down here? Pete Dunne though, able to get him. You can see the cameras expanding, trying to get Roderick Strong in the shot. What is Pete Dunne looking for here? He's got Kalisto on the top rope. with a superplex now. Roderick Strong immediately on it, not giving them any time to recover. Kalisto rolls to the outside, and there's a backbreaker by Strong. And now Pete Dunne getting up immediately after that. And twisting him over, looking for the arm. The psychotic surgeon has enacted his session of limit targeting, focusing on that arm. That key lock is cinched in Strong. Is Strong gonna be able to get out of it? Yes, he does. The arms haven't been targeted enough in this match quite yet. And there's a drop kick to the back by Kalisto to the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And now Kalisto with the Salito del Sol. The Salito del Sol to Roderick Strong. He's out of the ropes though. He's out of the ropes as now. Look at this now, no. Kalisto tried the Salito del Sol on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne throws him off the ropes. And now a snap German suplex. Goes for the bridge. That's a 1 count. And a 2 now. And a kick out. No. Kalisto may have had this up, but no! Hold on a second! Pete Dunne now with the bitter end to Roderick Strong. Salito del Sol, the bitter end. Pete Dunne hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kalisto breaks it up. Barely able to break it up. He bounces off the ropes now and delivering another bicycle kick this time, landing into the face of Kalisto. If it wasn't for Kalisto breaking that up against Roderick Strong, we would have Pete Dunne going on to Starrcade and qualifying for that Junior Heavyweight Championship triple threat match. As now, delivering a couple clotheslines, does Pete Dunne, and now the X-Plex here. The X-Plex by Pete Dunne to Roderick Strong. Kalisto on that top rope here, on that top rope, and the arm drag. A beautiful spinning arm drag taking Pete Dunne out of the equation. And now Kalisto calling Roderick up to his feet. Calls him up to his feet now. Calling him up for the Salito del Sol. Roderick Strong able to reverse it this time though. He learned from the first time getting hit with it. He learned from the first time. Roderick Strong though. Roderick Strong with the end of heartache. The knees to the back. That's gotta be it. Heath Slater dying for the cover. There's a 1. There's a 2. And Pete Dunne breaks it up this time. What a match. What a match is now. Strong trying for that end of party again. Pete Dunne now. Oh, just straight into the bitter end. Straight into the bitter end. Hooks the leg. There's a 1. There's a 2. Kalisto breaks it up this time. What a match. And now Kalisto with the Kalisto kick to the head. What a match this is. Kalisto now once again wanting that Salito del Sol. You gotta think this is gonna be the final one. And Pete Dunne reversing it in the same way that Strong reversed it. I suppose people that have tagged together think alike. And now Pete Dunne once again going for the X-Plex on Roderick Strong before he was so rudely interrupted by Kalisto. Kalisto now though sent over the top rope. Thrown over the top rope is now Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne forearm smash. He gets him in that pump handle position into the better end. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. There's your 3 count. What a match. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, qualifying for that triple threat match at Starrcade. What a performance. Well done to Pete Dunne. After a grueling match with a bunch of close calls, Pete Dunne is the first one to qualify for the Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Some fairly ominous words by Montez Ford there. And speaking of the man he's going to be facing tonight, there's Seth Rollins. Wait, what does that mean? Hold on. Wait, Samoa Joe? An absolutely unprecedented alliance. The golden alliance of Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe. And hold on a second. Montez Ford staring down Samoa Joe as he leaves the locker room of the World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe joining forces. But Montez Ford now entering the locker room of the champ. There is so much to digest, folks, from what we have just seen. Let's talk about that. Seth Rollins and Montez Ford, of course, main eventing tonight in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Montez Ford accusing Seth Rollins of, for some reason, paying off the Undisputed Era to attack Angelo Dawkins. Now, I don't quite see the link of that. I think that Montez Ford may perhaps be emotionally distraught or something like that, maybe not thinking clearly, but the unprecedented announcement of the Golden Alliance, the formation of the Golden Alliance between Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe, the #1 contender for the United States Championship, that title held by Keith Lee. Then the second thing that we learned there was Austin Theory and Randy Orton, the meaning behind the partnership. Randy Orton making Austin Theory, almost crowning him, bestowing upon him the moniker of the Legend Killer redefined. And, well, his first target, as we saw last week, seems to be Diamond Dallas Page, DDP. They challenged DDP to a match at Starrcade. Will he accept? We do not know, but right now we have got the tag team champions in action. You saw Rey Mysterio, the leader of the LWO, make his entrance. Completely new attire, completely new look and get up. And out next we've got his partner in crime, and I say that on purpose, his partner in crime, Andrade Cien Almas. I call them partners in crime because they committed a heinous crime at Survivor Series. They stole the titles off of Lionheart, off of Daniel Bryan, Johnny Gargano, and Sami Zayn. They stole the titles, they cheated to win. That is why they've got those titles around their waist. They are looking to be in action tonight against Curtis Axel and Akira Tozawa. But later on tonight, folks, we have got something monumental. Sting, the icon Sting, after confronting The Fiend last week, in last week's main event nonetheless, will speak out as to why he did it, why he's here, why he is back. So be sure not to miss that. That is coming later on tonight as well. But right now we've got the tag team champions in action. Rey Mysterio, a completely new attitude, a completely new look, completely new entrance music, and Andrade Cien Almas. Listen, these two by themselves, Rey Mysterio and Andrade Cien Almas, had the makings of main eventing the show. That is their kind of motive. If you remember back a couple of weeks ago, quite a while ago now at this point, they talked about how they want to main event. They want to wrestle each other for the top title. They want to main event a WrestleMania against each other. They want to have that match against each other, and this is the means as to which they're doing it. Rey Mysterio starting off here as Akira Tozawa, immediately running at Rey. Immediately gets taken down though. That is what they want. That is their goal. They want to wrestle each other. They want to wrestle in Rey's retirement match. That is the goal. I mean, Rey Mysterio, listen, he is going like the best of them, although he is showing a bit of a vicious style right now, something that we're not quite used to with Mysterio, as he's delivering the punches to Akira Tozawa. We're used to Rey being high flying, but he is getting older. Let's not beat around the bush about it. He is getting older, still amazingly gifted, but he must be thinking about the future as he delivers a back suplex to Akira Tozawa. He must be thinking about his legacy. And well, he wants his legacy. He wants that final match to be against Andrade Cien Almas, apparently. We'll see how that goes, although Rey Mysterio right now just dominating Akira Tozawa, barely giving him an inch in this match. Barely giving him an opportunity. Throws him into the corner now. Throwing him into the corner, setting him up. Hold on a second. Rey Mysterio with the Rana whip into the powerbomb. What a move there. That was unbelievable. Andrade now taking Axel off the ropes, taking him off the apron. They go for the cover, don't even hook the leg. There's a 1, there's a 2, just like that. That Rana whip powerbomb. What a move that was, completely destroying them. What a move that was. Hold on a second. Wait, Daniel Bryan attacking Rey Mysterio. Daniel Bryan of Lionheart, of the Lionheart faction, attacking Mysterio and Gargano. Gargano now attacking Andrade Cien Almas. Gargano's been taken out of action after that match against Brock Lesnar. Oh, and a super kick. He's been out of action for a while, making his triumphant return. He was bloodied and beaten by Brock Lesnar, but now he's back. And now Daniel Bryan and Johnny Gargano, they're sending a message to the LWO. They remember how those titles were taken from them, as now Bryan locks in the label lock, Gargano locking in the Gargano escape. One guy on one side, Mysterio on one side, Andrade on the other. And Mysterio tapping out to the label lock now. Taps out to the label lock, Andrade tapping out to the Gargano escape. Lionheart sending a direct message to the LWO. Daniel Bryan calling Ray up to his feet, chanting yes, 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 and there it is, the knee. The Danielson knee. Wait, where's Kalisto? I was just about to ask, where's Kalisto? Sami Zayn now. Sami Zayn throwing Kalisto through that table. And I believe Lionheart, well, they've made their thoughts clear. They have made the challenge very clear. And I don't think this is the last we're going to see from either of these factions. You heard it there first, folks. We've got Jeff Hardy and Becky. Whoa, hold on. Jeff Hardy once again attacking Christian. No. And now on the concrete. The twist of hate by Jeff Hardy. Oh my lord! Adam just super kicked Renee Young in the face for asking him a perfectly legitimate question. I'm sorry, folks. I'm in complete shock. I don't know what to say. What can you say to that? So much happening. Let's take a moment to recap as Keith Lee, your WCW United States champion, makes his entrance. He's going to be wrestling against Bo Dallas. Let's just recap what just happened there. So Adam Cole just super kicked Renee Young in the face for asking him a legitimate question as to why he thinks he is worthy and asking him about his anger towards Montez Ford challenging Seth Rollins. He's revealed that Roderick, it was a hit job. It was a hit job against Angelo Dawkins at the start of the show. We learned that information. Christian has confirmed that Becky Lynch will be wrestling against Jeff Hardy at Starrcade. And wait, as Bo Dallas rushes at Keith Lee catches him with a spirit bomb. Unbelievable. And then also confirming that Christian versus Jeff Hardy is happening next week on Nitro. As now Keith Lee has already got Bo Dallas set up, and there's a big bang catastrophe. Is that it? He hooks the legs. 1, 2, just like that. What a dominant performance. A spirit bomb and a big bang catastrophe, sending a direct message to Samoa Joe. I barely have time to catch my breath tonight, folks. This show has been one thing to another. It has been non-stop action. As Keith Lee with a dominant performance right there. Very impressive by Keith Lee. I do need a minute to catch my breath tonight, folks. What a night it has been. A night of action. And I believe Keith Lee has something to say backstage. Wait, hold on a second. I'm getting news of a brawl breaking out backstage. Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane are brawling backstage. Kairi Sane meant to be challenging Bayley at Starrcade for the Women's Championship, but Shayna Baszler, who was defeated by Bayley at Survivor Series, attacking Kairi Sane. We've got our security cam footage, although someone's there now at the scene in the parking lot. Shayna Baszler. No, hold on a second. No, not off that window shield. Not off that window shield. Oh, the powerbomb. The window shield completely shattered. Baszler trying to take out Kairi Sane. I have no idea what condition that she's gonna be in. I don't know what is gonna happen. All I know is that right now we've got a match. We've got Natalya coming out first, and Natalya's Natalya. What a show this has been. What a crazy night of action. Like, it's just been one thing. Let's try and have a recap. Let's try and compose myself. And let's try and recap what's happened. Volta defeated EC3 for the television championship, destroying the $1 Million Championship. Jeff Hardy then demanded that there be a match between Becky Lynch, that there be a match between himself and Becky Lynch at Starrcade. Christian initially refused, so Jeff Hardy attacked him. Then after that, we get Pete Dunne versus Kalisto versus Roderick Strong. Pete Dunne winning that match, going on to advance into that triple threat match at Starrcade. Then we had Austin Theory and Orton explaining why they attacked DDP, and they challenged Diamond Dallas Page to a Starrcade match. Montez Ford, we had that whole saga, him talking to the doctor about Angelo Dawkins. We had the Golden Alliance forming between Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. Montez Ford confronting Rollins, the LWO being attacked by Lionheart. Adam Cole super kicking Renee Young. And then Keith Lee challenging, like setting up, you know, making his case against Samoa Joe. And then we've just seen Shayna Baszler attack Kairi Sane. And right now we've got the man, Becky Lynch, who has accepted the challenge of Jeff Hardy at Starrcade. And we also learned that Christian's going to be wrestling against Jeff Hardy next week. What a crazy show! I'm like, so much has happened in such a short amount of time. And still, we've got Sting. We've got the interview with Sting, him talking about The Fiend and why he's here and all that he's doing. And then we've got the World Heavyweight Championship match in the main event, 30-minute Iron Man match between Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. Tonight is just not stopping. These two women lock up Becky Lynch, grabbing her and delivering a back exploder immediately, quick as you can, immediately starting this one off. And now Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has got Natalya set up into the disarmer. Immediately getting her into the disarmer. Immediately. And now Natalya's tapping out. Natalya taps out. What a performance by Becky Lynch. 2 moves. We've got an absolutely dominant roster. As you can see, Becky Lynch coming in, strolling in. Back exploder, disarmer, and leaves. What a performance. Becky Lynch now, who is on a crash course towards Starrcade against Jeff Hardy, the man who she threw the Hell in a Cell at Survivor Series. If you want to see about that, watch the main event of Survivor Series. I implore you to do that. But a very impressive performance by Becky Lynch tonight. Very impressive performance indeed, as now Jeff Hardy, after all that he's done tonight, has come out to the top of the stage, having a stare down between himself and Becky Lynch. Jeff Hardy saying he's gonna meet her at Starrcade. Trash talking to the top of the stage, and hold on, Christian now with the kill switch on Hardy. After all that Jeff has done, I believe that is justified. You're getting Christian versus Jeff Hardy next week on Nitro. Now we've got Sting. Some ominous words from the Stinger himself, from the Icon. But next week, folks, we want to announce that the Nation of Domination will make their first address with Big E as their new leader. That is coming next week. Make sure not to miss next week. But right now, folks, it is the main event of the evening. The main event of the evening, the thing that we've been building to this entire show, the confrontation, the matchup we have been waiting for. It was meant to take place last week before The Fiend and Sting and all of that occurred. Tonight, you're getting big money. Montez Ford challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship against the ace of Nitro, Seth Rollins. Out first, coming, Montez Ford. Clearly absent from his side is Angelo Dawkins, who, well, we've documented what's been happening to him all night. He will be fine. Thankfully, he will be fine, but he is not able to compete tonight. He needs time to recover. He got a whiplash effect after that attack, which we now know was purposely done by Adam Cole in order to get into the mind of Montez Ford. You gotta think how much that will get into the mind of Montez Ford. Of course it will get into his mind. Of course it's gonna be playing a role on his psyche. You just gotta know that. You gotta admit that. He's gotta admit that to himself. But how is he gonna react to it? How is he gonna react when he goes up against this man, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ace of Nitro, the King Slayer, the Architect, the Beast Slayer, but most importantly, the World Heavyweight Champion. That man drenched in fire with that big gold World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. The most defiant champion we have on Nitro. The man that defeated Jeff Hardy at Survivor Series in Hell in a Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Seth Rollins. And I'm out of breath now. But yes, this man, Seth Rollins, what can you say about him? He has carried this company on his shoulders. I mean, looking back, you just look back to that first night where it was the Universal Championship, where he did beat Adam Cole in a minute. 3 knees, a curb stomp, that was it. You also got to remember that match at Clash of Champions with Roman Reigns. You got to remember that amazing match against Chad Gable at TakeOver, and then that amazing spectacle of Jeff Hardy versus Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. The fact that Seth Rollins was put through the Hell in a Cell, let's not forget that. He was thrown through the Hell in a Cell, and he was willing to defend his championship the next night against Montez Ford. That has got to be commended. But it wasn't last week, folk. It is this week that this match is happening due to circumstances. World Heavyweight Championship match on the line, and not only that, whoever wins this match will be going on to Starrcade against Adam Cole, and they will not be wrestling a normal match. They will not be wrestling a 30-minute Iron Man match. No, they will be wrestling a 60-minute Iron Man match at Starrcade. That is sure to be great practice for either of these men, whether it's Big Money Montez Ford who wins that match, or whether that is this man, the World Heavyweight Champion, who retains his title, whether that is Seth Rollins who wins this match tonight. This is a match with so much stake, with so much meaning behind it, and you're getting it here on Nitro. What an exciting show it is as Seth Rollins raises that big gold, that beautiful World Heavyweight Championship above his head. And now, as he looks to hand it over, as he looks to pass it over to Heath Slater, potentially for the last time. Look at that. A look can say more than 1,000 words, and that look said it all. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Big Money Montez Ford, the Ace of Nitro Seth Rollins. There we go. There's your timer. 30 minutes has started to tick down. Montez Ford wanting the crowd on his side in the immediate stages of this match. Seth Rollins says, "What are you doing?" Telling them to come at him. And now Montez Ford just trying to, play it up, trying to yuck it up for the crowd tonight. Seth Rollins saying, "Don't be doing that. We're not going to be cutting away from the action. We're just staying on these two. There ain't going to be any interruptions. No matter what happens, we're staying on these two." 30 seconds in, binds them off the ropes, and look at that back elbow drop. I don't think Montez Ford's going to be messing around. He just points at him and says, "I'm not messing around now." Maybe that was a bit of bravado at the start there. You can see Montez Ford, I mean, he's clearly convicted. There's clearly conflicts in him. As now Seth Rollins with a beautiful arm drag. I don't think anyone does a better arm drag than Seth Rollins. Both men once again locking up, collar and elbow. Going for the arm now though, does Montez Ford. Seth Rollins able to step out of it, grabbing it into a hammerlock, grabbing the wrist and then delivering a knee to the midsection now as Montez Ford able to slip out of that now. I will make sure to, if there is many pinfalls in this match, if there is many falls, there is a 20 count. There is disqualification in this match, by the way. So, I mean, think of it this way. Montez Ford could, I mean, it's a pretty long time as now both these guys are in the corner. Montez Ford, utter disrespect to Seth Rollins. I mean, both these guys are liked by the crowd, but you know, you can understand both guys As now, I believe we're going to be getting a bit of a striking game to begin with here. And look at that quick punch. I mean, Montez Ford, he's got big punches as well, but Seth Rollins a bit more focused. He ducks underneath it now, and there's another punch. Another strike to the head now. Seth Rollins with a big clubbing shot to the outside. But yes, as I was saying, either one of these men could get a count out. And if that was the only fall, then they could become champion due to a count out. Now, I don't know if that will happen in this match. A disqualification could also happen. If one of these guys, I don't know, deliver a low blow or something. So many variables in this match. I don't think either of these guys would go for a disqualification, but these guys, they know how much this means to them. I don't know though. You know, desperate times call for desperate measures perhaps. But also, you gotta think, is Adam Cole gonna have any effect in this match? We're gonna try not to cut away from this match, cut away from this great matchup. But is it gonna have an effect? As now Ford, he tries that punch. But you can see it, he's unfocused, he's wild with his strikes. Wasn't able to land against Seth. Look at that beautiful kip up, and there's a knee. Absolutely staggering knee strike. There's now Seth Rollins on the outside. Ford climbs up, tries to punch. Ford able to reverse it now. We've just reached the 3-minute mark in this match. These two kind of starting off slow, though they're picking up a bit of pace now. Oh, there's an enziguri. That's what I was talking about, picking up a bit of pace in this one. He goes for the cover, hooks the leg, there's a 1 count. There's a 2 count this time. No, it's a kick out though. A 2 count already is a worrying sign for Montez Ford as now Seth Rollins gets that headlock. He gets that hairlock cinched in. Didn't take a wee while to recover. Going to take it some time to catch his breath. Yes, as I said, whoever wins this match, yes, it is a 30-minute Ironman match. It's grueling enough in itself as now Seth Rollins getting out that headlock, delivering some boots to the midsection. Trying to temper Montez Ford, perhaps. A smart strategy to be certain. But, like, think of it this way. Like, this is... Whoever wins this match is going to have another Iron Man match. Iron Man matches, 30-minute Iron Man matches are grueling in themselves as Seth Rollins is putting the boots right to him. 30 minutes is grueling enough in itself. These guys, they've got another 60-minute match. 90 minutes worth of Iron Man matches in 1 month. And think of what Seth Rollins has already been through. He's already been put through a Hell in a Cell. He's already been... Yeah, Seth Rollins has been through some absolute wars as champion. Which, it just makes it all the more impressive that he's able to perform at the level that he is able to perform at. Hooks the leg now, does Seth Rollins, and there's a kick out though. It does make it staggering the fact that he's able to perform at such a high level as now Montez Ford getting up to his feet, and now here come the wild strikes of Montez Ford. He spits on the hand, punches him, Seth, rolls out of the way, knife edge chop now. That knife edge chop has become so much more refined. It's so distinct to Seth now. We've seen the effect knife edge chops can have. We saw that in our first match between Volta and EC3. Of course, Volta has I would argue Volta's got the biggest and most deadly chops, although Seth Rollins, he's, you know, his chops ain't no cakewalk, they ain't no picnic. There's a 1 count. Only a 1 count that time. Montez Ford getting up quickly as now Seth Rollins targeting that head. You've got that flatliner that Montez Ford goes for. That's what he's going to be looking for. But I think above that, he's going to be looking for that frog splash. An amazing frog splash that he does. Seth Rollins now with a Northern Lights into the bridge. Double arms. No, that's a big break. And obviously Seth Rollins is going to be wanting either the curb stomp, or more importantly, going to be wanting the King Slayer, a move that nobody has kicked out of yet. The King Slayer has put away the likes of Roman Reigns, put away the likes of Chad Gable, Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy, and now here comes Seth Rollins with that Luthez press. Box him in the gut now. Delivering some stomps now as now Montez Ford gets up to his feet, tries to punch Seth Rollins though, controlling the tempo of this match quite well. Montez Ford once again gets out of it, and a punch to the face. He lands that punch that time, and it drops Seth Rollins. Montez Ford ain't very happy here. Look at that sliding uppercut, sliding palm strike, and there's another one now. 3 in a row, and a forearm smash. And a clothesline over the top rope. Montez Ford starting to rock, starting to roll, starting to feel the momentum. He goes higher, and the risk pays off. Dive over the top rope to the outside. We are 7 barely. We're not even. We're 6 minutes. Just over 6 minutes in, creeping in on 7. And Montez Ford already risking it, already going high risk. What could he be looking for? Is he going to be looking for the frog splash? Calls him up to his feet instead. Interesting. Climbs that top rope now. Climbs that top rope. Gets a drop. No, trying that missile drop kick. Not able to get it. Seth Rollins able to get out of it now. Seth Rollins now with the final cut. What a move. Hooks the leg. There's a 1 now. There's a 2. And a kick out. A kick out from Montez Ford. It's all about pacing in this match. You can't burn yourself out. If you burn yourself out, then you lead yourself suspected your opponent capitalizing on that, and Seth Rollins knows that full well. He's trying to pace himself. Montez Ford just going on the offense. Seth Rollins, maybe even, I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is. The strategy seems to be Seth Rollins just to take it semi-slow, but to build, move upon move, work on the neck, work on the back. Montez Ford just seems to be sprint. It's a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's a marathon for Seth. It's a sprint for Ford. As now Seth Rollins focusing once again on the chest. He's been targeting that chest area, that chest region, as now he hooks the leg one more time. There's a 2 now and a kick out as we reach 8 minutes into this match. And what a match it is. It's a kick to the back. Seth Rollins is doing very well here. He has controlled this match. And remember, it's not first fall or finish. It's Iron Man rules. It's the person with the most pinfall submissions or just falls in general. There's now Seth Rollins lands a dragon sleeper. He doesn't go for the bridge. He just dunks him on his neck. He hooks the leg instead. Interesting. There's a 2 and a kick out. Able to get that kick out. Seth Rollins once again picking up Montez Ford. Firmly in control is Seth Rollins at this stage of the game. And again, he's not rushing himself, although he is performing absolutely devastating moves. And speaking of, he kicks forward in the midsection now, going for that. Oh, the leg drop to the back of the head. Working on that head region once again. And now, what is this? The Swanton Bomb into the ring! Learning from his encounter with Jeff Hardy, only gets it 2 though. Seth Rollins is adaptable, Mr. Perfect like neck breaker. Ford able to get out of it now. Able to get out of it with a back elbow right to the head. What a move that was. Ford once again striking wildly. What could they be looking for here? Knife edge chop. And now the strikes. Montez Ford unloading upon Seth. And an uppercut now. He's in the corner. Into that drop kick. Oh, look. He's already on a knee. Montez Ford already on a knee. Already feeling the effects of this match. And a suplex. Montez Ford, as the 20-minute mark approaches, goes that top rope step with the kip up. Into the belly. The belly lands. We are a third of the way down, and there's a moonsault! Unbelievable, the belly to belly into the moonsault. Seth climbs the top rope. What a moonsault! A second moonsault, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Seth now is picking up the pace. He started this match off with headlocks, some stomps, but now he's going into his big moves. And oh goodness! Almost like a seated shining wizard. And I go for the other leg now. Looking to decapitate Montez Ford. Picks him up. Ford able to trip him up. And dropping the elbow now. It's so interesting to see the two styles just contrast with each other. What is Seth looking for here? Seth grabbing him into that neck breaker now. Into that neck breaker. And now a top rope moonsault though. Not able to land it. Montez Ford climbs to the top now. Climbing to the top. Seth Rollins tries the knee. Montez Ford able to reverse it this time though. Top rope drop kick. He gets it successfully this time. He hooks the leg now. There's your 1. There's your 2. And there's a kick out though. There's a kick out though. And a Mr. Perfect like neck breaker for good measure. We ain't leaving these two for a second. Been a hotly contested matchup, this one. Scoop slam. The scoop slam by Montez Ford. Picking him up to a vertical basis now. Punching him in the head and delivering a neck breaker. Jumping neck breaker. Montez Ford once again bringing him. What is this now? And another Mr. Perfect like neck breaker. Seth Rollins able to kick him off though. Neither of these two have been able to get a fall yet. Of course, I will keep you updated in case that changes. Seth Rollins has got Ford right where he wants him. Throws him off the ropes, ducks him into that Hurricane Rana. Seth Rollins, so athletic. Can do any type of wrestling and he can do it so well. And now, he shows his athletic ability. Now he's showing off his strength. The gut wrench. Oh! The deadlift, gut wrench, powerbomb. There's a 2 now and a kick out anyway. The kick out anyway. Hauling Ford up to his feet. What's this now? Grabbing him again, looking for that neck breaker. Planting Ford to the ground. Big Money is in trouble. We're just about to reach the 13-minute mark in this one. Seth Rollins now. Seth Rollins, what is this? Slingshot over the top rope, spiking him on his neck. He is really focusing on that neck area now. That head and neck area. As I said, the King Slayer. If Seth lands it, that'll definitely be a fall. Could even be 2 or 3. And he also wants that curb stomp as well. As he tries the elbow drop and he gets caught up in the ropes. Ford able to get out of it and delivers that sliding uppercut. Ford now. Suplex. Seth gets a knee to the head though. Caught up in the ropes. Schoolboy. 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 Oh, but it's only a 1 count. Only a 1 count now. Kicks him in the midsection now to Seth. Picking him up to a vertical basis. Knife edge chop now. Kick to the leg. Seth Rollins bouncing off the ropes. Delivering that springboard roundhouse kick. Now, top rope insult. Not able to get it once again. Ford climbing to that top rope. Climbs that top rope. And a knee. He gets the knee that time. And now Ford able to get out of it. Goes to that middle rope now. Kicks him off. Ford climbs to the top rope again. Goes for the... Oh, the throwback gets reversed into a power slam. Seth Rollins hooks the leg. He hooks the leg. That's a 1. That's a 2. And a kick out. Just by the skin of his teeth. Seth Rollins in control. Picking Ford once again up. We're about to reach the halfway mark. Seth Rollins now going for a different approach. Scorpion Deathlock or a sharpshooter, whatever you want to call it, he's got it cinched in. It is cinched in, working on the back one more time. Seth breaking it up though. Changing up the strategy. He's got Ford. Oh, got him set up for the cloverleaf backbreaker. So innovative is Seth Rollins. We've just crossed the halfway mark and a backbreaker now. Backbreaker. Seth Rollins I don't even know what he said. Probably reminding Ford why he's the world champion. Seth Rollins has been very successful in this match. He's cut off Montez Ford completely and utterly. Ford is fighting from underneath, which is not a good way to be fighting, but that DDT will help. And now he's trying to find his groove again, trying to find that charismatic energy. He feeds off of that. He feeds off the support. That's why Angelo Dawkins is such a key role, a key part of his singles career. He's once again throwing wildly. Seth able to get out of it now. Tries that enziguri. Not able to land that. Tries to kick to the midsection. Ford able to get out of it now. Is Seth Rollins now beginning to make some mistakes? I believe he is. Ford climbs to the top. Lands the throwback this time. As now, Seth Rollins on the outside. On that apron. No man's land. What's he going for? Shoulder block. Sunset flip into the powerbomb. Just planting Seth Rollins. You talk about whiplash with Angelo Dawkins at the start of the show. That was some whiplash right there. As now, Montez Ford is just picking up Seth, planting him head first. Head first. Montez Ford has got Seth right where he wants him. Seth able to get out of it though. What is Seth looking for? What is Seth looking for here? Powerbomb position. That's not good. That's not good. Seth runs out, powerbomb to the apron, and smashing him off. We are on a count of 7 at the minute. Remember, we do 20 counts here on Nitro. There's your 8 count. Seth Rollins with a vicious powerbomb on a swing. And a kick to the head now. There's your 10 count. They've got 10 more seconds to get back into the ring here. Seth Rollins, though, taking his time. Getting Ford up. Slowly but surely as Slater gets to 12. He's up now. There's 13. What is Seth going for here, though? What's Seth going for? Got him in a powerbomb position. A powerbomb position. Kind of 14. I think that's 15 now. Seth Rollins. He's trying to position him. 16. What a kind of 16. Montez Ford able to get out of it. 17. Kind of 17. Wait, Ford. 18. Oh, the big money driver. A kind of 18. 19. No, he's gonna accept the count out. He's gonna accept the count out. Montez Ford able to get Seth counted out. He's 1 point ahead now, and Seth Rollins is furious. You can see the absolute anger. A switch has been flipped in Seth Rollins. He's been taking it semi-slow and building up, and now he's just went full energy. He is just going for Montez Ford, move after move at this point. He's got him set up now and drops him on his head. Seth Rollins has to either now get a draw or he has to beat Montez Ford, and he's only got about 11 minutes to do so. We're about to reach 2/3 of the way into this match as now Seth Rollins once again dropping Montez Ford onto his head. The excitement is palpable. Is Montez Ford going to become our new World Heavyweight Champion due to a countout? I do not know, folks, but it's looking very likely right now. It is looking very academic. As now Seth Rollins with a knife edge chop. He's got Montez Ford in all sorts of bother. And now Seth Rollins is right in his face. He kicks his leg. He's just staring at him. He throws him. He's throwing him to the outside. Seth Rollins has flipped the switch. Dives over the top rope now. Seth he's putting it all out on the line. At this point, you can't be stationary. You can't be complacent. You just have to keep going for it. Throwing Ford onto that apron. Seth Rollins, absolutely vicious. Non-stop. At this point, his back gives out though. The referee's counting again. If Montez Ford, sliding uppercut on the outside now. And the takedown now. Could Montez Ford be looking for another count out? I don't know, but Seth able to grab Ford. Grabs him this time. What is Seth going for? Oh my gosh! Launching Ford into that ring post. Seth Rollins. So vicious. And a pop bomb on the apron. I think Seth has went to that dark place. He's went to a completely dark place now. Calling Ford up to his feet. I don't know how Ford is even conscious at this point. And a clothesline now. I don't think Montez Ford he's had minimal offense for the past while. Tries that moonsault. I think he maybe gets the arm, but he doesn't get the fullest effect on it. He climbs to the top rope now, though. What's he looking for? The elbow drop! One of the best elbow drops in the game. Seth Rollins has it. Goes to the elbow. On again! Another elbow drop! Going back to the elbow drop. And now he drags forward. Dragging forward. closer to the center of the ring. Seth Rollins now climbing to the top rope again. Is he going for the third elbow drop in a row? I think we're seeing the four corners of the earth elbow drop. And number 4 lands halfway across the ring. He's not even going for the cover. I think he's just looking to make sure that Ford stays down for that neck breaker now. Grabbing him and stomping him again and again. At what point does Seth stop? Utter viciousness. Getting right in his face now. Seth Rollins slaps him in the face. No, hold on a second. No. No, not on the outside. Please, Seth. No. No! These two destroying each other. What a match. We're just about to reach 23 minutes. As now Seth Rollins went for curb stomp. Curb stomp to the head of Montez Ford. 23 minutes in. 1, 2, 3. It is 1-1 now. Seth just has to keep it out of draw in order to retain the title. But Ford just kept up. Ford just kept up. Up. Ah, the big money driver. Hooks the leg. The move that was used to count Seth out. And a kick out. And a kick out. Unbelievable. Montez Ford now. The desperation is setting in. He knows what position he's in. He's on that top rope for the frog splash. Seth gets the knees up though. High drama here on Nitro. Seth Rollins grabs his head and a half and half suplex, spiking him on his head. What is this now? Trying to choke out Montez Ford here with that dragon sleeper. It's cinched in, but it's rope break. It's a rope break, thankfully, for Montez Ford. Knife edge chop now. What a match. Throwing him down. Seth throws him down. Who's gonna walk out here as world champion? Seth has just done move after move after move. Tries the frog splash. Ford now gets the knees up. And now spine buster. Montez Ford with the spine buster. Climbs to the top rope now, does Montez Ford on the top. No! Gets the knees again, does Seth. Ford tries that frog splash. Seth gets the knees. Seth now. Double underhook position. Pedigree maybe. No. Ford able to reverse it in their clothesline. These two are just not stopping. Picks him up. And what a neck breaker. Folks, 5 minutes remain. 5 minutes remain. We have been in this match now for 25 minutes. Each guy has one fall apiece. Montez Ford has that fall due to a count. Seth Rollins pinned Montez Ford in order to get that fall. As now Montez Ford, he goes to the top rope now. Going to the top rope now. Going for round 2. Going tit for tat with that outside superplex. This is awesome. Damn right it is. 4 minutes. And 22 seconds remain as Ford with a spine buster. He's feeling confident, but I think he'd feel a bit more confident if he got Seth back in that ring. What's he calling for here? Why is he not bringing him back into the ring? Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. Montez Ford, what's he doing? What's he doing? 4 minutes, frog splash, no! Not able to land it. He overshot it. Completely overshot it. I think his balance must be off or something. because he's got hit so many times in the blinking head. He wasn't able to get it. That's just done serious damage to him. That may have just cost him his chances of winning. That may have just cost him his chances of winning. He's trying to play it off. He's on the adrenaline. But Seth just needs to capitalize, and that'll be it. That was not a good move. As now, trying an arm drag from the top. And a headbutt now. And a headbutt now. And the moonsault, he lands it. The step up moonsault. Seth Rollins bounces off the ropes into that running swanton. Top rope central. Folks, we're getting down to the 3-minute mark. 3-minute mark. Oh, the inverted Phoenix splash. Hooks the leg. 3 minutes to go. 1, 2. Seth can't believe it. I can't believe it. How did he kick out of that? I will never know. Seth now rolling through in that Death Valley driver. Rolling through. Hooks the leg. 1. A count of 1. Seth now doesn't know what to do. 2 minutes 30. Seth trying everything he's got in the wheelhouse. Setting him up. Spiked him on his head. Spiked Montez Ford right in his head. Sets him up for a curb stomp. Curb stomp. Double underhook pile driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, count! How did he kick out? With less than 2 minutes. Seth can't believe it. You gotta focus, Seth, if you want to beat him now. He's beating him up. He's stomping on him. Ford is up. What a master super kick lands. He gets the super kick. Top rope. Frog splash lands. Trying everything in his wheelhouse here. Trying everything. Trying to make him pass out with the freaking 4-leg lock now. We've just passed. We're about to hit 1 minute 20. Seth breaks it up though. I think he sees. He's being told of the time that he's got. He's being told he's only got a minute left. Just over a minute. Seth is pacing the right. He doesn't know what to do. He's hit the curb stomp. He's hit every flipping move that he knows. Tries the super kick. No 40 with the reverse. And Seth Rollins is now slipping up. We're a minute left here, folks. We're a minute left. High drama. High drama. Montez Ford trying to get out of it. No. Super kick. Doesn't land. Montez Ford able to reverse him now. Able to reverse him. What's this now? Into the suplex. Into the suplex. Montez Ford now 45 seconds. 45 seconds. He climbs to the top rope. It's one fall apiece. It's one fall apiece now. Montez Ford at the frog splash lands. The frog splash lands. Are you kidding me? Hooks the leg. 1. So what? A count of 1. 30 seconds. A count of 1. 30 seconds remain. Montez Ford. Seth kicked out. Count of 1. There's a spine buster. A spine on the pine. 20 seconds. Montez Ford picking up Seth Rollins. A punch. Seth able to reverse it now. Seth able to reverse it. Picks him up with 10 seconds left. 10 seconds and a neck breaker. 8, 7, 6, 5. Seth Rollins Kingslayer. 3, 2, 1. No, it's a draw. Seth lands the Kingslayer at the last possible second, but he's not able to get the pin. It is a draw. It is a draw. It is a draw. Seth Rollins retains the title, but does not defiantly beat Montez Ford. What a match that was. Roderick Strong, though. Roderick Strong comes slithering in now and attacking Seth Rollins. You gotta think that this was planned. You gotta think that this was planned. Seth Rollins has just been through a grueling Iron Man match. Montez Ford has rolled to the outside, and Kyle O'Reilly has made his way down, back through the crowd. Heath Slater just staying back. He doesn't want to be attacked. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong attacking the world champion on behalf of Adam Cole. Absolutely sickening that he's not even out here, that he's not even doing his own dirty work, spiking him on his head, does Kyle O'Reilly. Seth Rollins is in a bad way. Roderick Strong has got him set up now. The end of Heartache. The end of Heartache. And now, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly throw Seth to the outside. Are they going to attack him on the outside? It looks like it. It looks like they're going to do some serious damage to him on the outside. Wait a second. I recognize that music. That's Samoa Joe. Slides into the ring now, decapitating Kyle O'Reilly. And Samoa Joe with the jabs in the corner. Look at these kicks. The Samoan submission machine going crazy on them. Going crazy on the Undisputed Era. The Samoan Blitz landing strike after strike. Samoa Joe has slid in to stop the Undisputed Era from doing any more damage to Seth Rollins. The Golden Alliance are fighting back against the Undisputed Era. Samoa Joe like a house on fire. Destroying these two, planting Kyle O'Reilly on his head. Samoa Joe has just come out and completely equalized the battlefield. He's completely decimated Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. What an Iron Man match that was, folks. What a match that was. It is awful that it's being ruined by these post-match shenanigans, but let's not forget what a match it was. As now Samoa Joe, the almighty strength of the Samoan submission machine. Double Samoan drop. Samoa Joe, #1 contender to the United States Championship, is clearing house. Clearing house is Samoa Joe. Throws Strong to the outside. Kyle O'Reilly, the only one in the ring. Picking him up now. What's he got planned? Kicks him in the gut. And the Muscle Buster. Thank you all very much for watching that episode of WCW Monday Nitro episode 22. Samoa Joe laying waste to the Undisputed Era. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all if you do like it, if you do comment, if you do subscribe. We do greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye and good night.